So the first smoke I want to show off is a simple heaven smoke. If you're smoking the outside of heaven, this is not the inside. You go to this corner, you find the pole, you count the lines, 1, 2, 3, and aim at a height between this textured splotch and the top of the wall, along this third line. So right about here, and you do a simple jump throw. This one is very forgiving, so you don't have to be super precise, but if someone now is holding this position right here with an AWP, it is nearly impossible, because first of all, you're smoking the top, but you're also smoking the bottom, as well as both sides of this box. So the only viable position for them to hold it from here would be along this little side here. Next off, I want to show you a smoke for the outside of A main. So to throw this, you go to this corner right here, you find these 3 splotches on the container and this line along the container wall. So you align yourself with the line, use the ruler to align yourself with the lowest of those 3 dots. Make sure to aim slightly underneath, otherwise you will miss. You do a jump throw, and this smoke here is pretty great because it's cutting off CT vision from A, and on top of that, it also helps prevent aggressive peeks or early control plays. It lets your team position to execute the map or to get some proper map control without worrying about being spotted from here. So as you can see, this blocks off the player who is playing squeaky quite perfectly, making it very difficult for them to do any kind of rotations to take back control. So, the next smoke I want to show off is a execute smoke. So to do this one properly, you do need someone to smoke off heaven, and I will show what that looks like. But first, you come to this corner right here, you aim at that little spot right there, as well as the spot of the corner of this hinge. So first you crouch, you aim at the spot, you do a jump throw, you stand up, you aim at this corner of the hinge, and you do another jump throw. This is if you want to do an execute through hut on A, because this will make it really difficult for the player on squeaky or anyone coming from B site to do any kind of retakes. This is really good for control. And just to show off how I do my heaven smoke, I go to this corner here, there's like an invisible ramp. You get yourself stuck right there. You aim at the height of the lamp on this wall mount, on the, I don't know what to call this, the pipe. And you aim to the edge of the wall, and then you left click, you run forward, and you jump throw right before your cursor meets the roof. This is gonna make your smoke bounce off the back wall right here, into heaven, and 99% of the time this one works. It's better to throw it slightly too early than slightly too late, but yeah, that's how I do it. And just to show off what this might look like if you're doing all 3 smokes at once, it will look something like this. Which, as you can see now, if we're going through hut, the only place you have to worry about is, of course, this angle right here, the ledge, this corner here, as well as up here. But A main is safe, and heaven is safe. The next smoke is actually a defensive smoke. This is to help your garage player. So, as a CT side, you go into this little corner right here, you aim at the very base of this railing, you back off into the corner right next to the stairs, and you do a jump throw. What this does is, if they have someone playing silo, whether it's with an AWP or an AK, this angle here is really annoying to deal with, and this helps with that. So now, whoever is playing up here, they have to go to this corner right here, which exposes them very heavily to the stairs in case you do have a player there. And this is something you're very unlikely to ever use in any kind of game ever, but if you want to smoke off the entirety of silo, all you do is you go back to your position, and this time you aim where the railing connects with this wall right there, and you go to the stairs and you do the same throw. So in that case, it's going to look like this. And for my final smoke, this is going to be the most advanced and complicated of them all. This is a retake smoke for CTs that are stuck out here while the enemies are in A. You're gonna take your smoke grenade and you're going to line up not with the first stripe that goes along with the edge of the air condition unit. You're going to aim to the next one, but you're going to aim to the right of this little shadow. So basically right here. When you're holding your smoke grenade, you're gonna get the ruler tool. So you should still be able to see the entire shadow. So this is too far left. This is good. You're gonna aim up, 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 up until the roof vanishes like that. And if you throw here, it's going to bounce on the inside of this. It's going to cover the entire section here so that you are free to pick off the Heaven player. And to make it better for yourself, you can aim right here on the arrow and you get the perfect lineup.